I'm Felice. I was born in the U.S. after World War II to a Holocaust survivor. Between my mother's past and her present is a wall. It's made of barbed wire, of course, but to me it's much thicker than any wire and heavier too, for I'm not allowed to see through it. And then on a business trip to Europe when I was an adult, my mother and I had to stop in Germany for a day, and she asked the driver on the way to the airport to turn down a street. And all of a sudden she started to scream, "Did you see that?" And I said, "See what?" "The trees are covered with blood." And then she continued. It was the last days of the war, and our camp was being evacuated. We were all starving. I was a girl of 15, and I found an empty can on the street where we were being led through. The can had once had vegetables in it. It was empty now, but there was still the scent of the food that had been in there. And the woman who was in front of me, she saw that I had the can, and she begged me for it. I said no. And then she tried to take it out of my hands, begging, give it to me, I'm dying." And one of the guards saw her, and he shouted, "Get the old one! Shoot the old one!" And in that second, he shot her in the head. And she fell back against a tree, and her head was spurting blood, and it got all over the tree trunk and on the ground. And it was right there, the road that we just went down. And it's still there. There's still blood on the trees, still. "Mama," I said, "that was just red paint. You've seen trees before when they've been cut down?" And my mother looked at me for a very long while. And she said, "Do you understand now? For me, there will always be blood."